The voice coach Blake Shelton says Stepson Zuma studies music at home every day, a rising talent in the making. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. In the heart of Oklahoma, far from the flashing lights of Los Angeles and the buzzing studios of Nashville, something magical is unfolding within the quiet walls of Blake Shelton's countryside home. The voice coach and country music star recently revealed in a heartfelt interview that his stepson, Zuma Rossdale, is dedicating himself to music, not just occasionally, but every single day. And it's not a phase. It's becoming a lifestyle, a passion, and possibly a launching pad for a future that mirrors, or even surpasses, the success of the musical legends who raised him. Shelton, known for his down-to-earth charm and unwavering authenticity, spoke openly about Zuma's growing commitment to the craft of music. That kid is in his room every day, writing, playing, listening, like it's his mission, Blake shared. He doesn't just like music, he lives it. And he's good, really good. The revelation sent a ripple of excitement through both the voice community and fans of the Shelton Stefani family, further solidifying rumors that Zuma, Gwen Stefani's middle son, might be the next big musical prodigy in the making. A quiet journey in a loud world. While his mother Gwen Stefani spent decades electrifying stages around the world, and Blake Shelton remains one of country music's most iconic voices, Zuma Rossdale has grown up far more quietly, almost under the radar. Unlike his older brother Kingston, who's dipped his toe into modeling and music, or younger brother Apollo, the family's energetic youngest, Zuma has remained low-key, introspective, and observant. But according to Shelton, that calm demeanor hides an artistic intensity that few see until the guitar comes out and the notebook opens. He's got that thing. That quiet fire, Blake explained. He'll go out to the barn or sit on the porch with a guitar and just play for hours. He studies chord progressions, vocal technique, even old-school songwriting structures. Shelton isn't exaggerating. According to family insiders, Zuma has built himself a makeshift recording corner in the house, complete with a laptop, speakers, and software gifted by Gwen on his last birthday. He's even enrolled in virtual music theory lessons, despite not being required to by school. He doesn't wait to be told to practice, Shelton said. He wakes up and wants to create. I see a bit of myself in that hunger, but he's got his mom's ear for melody. It's a crazy combination. A blended legacy. Zuma Rossdale, born in 2008 during Gwen Stefani's marriage to British rocker Gavin Rossdale, has musical blood in his veins. But in the years since Gwen and Blake fell in love and married, it's Blake who has stepped into the mentor role with Zuma, not only as a stepfather but as a guide and musical sounding board. It's not uncommon for fans to refer to Zuma as Blake's mini-me, whether it's the way they dress in flannels and boots, or the fact they can often be found riding ATVs together on Shelton's sprawling ranch. The bond is undeniable. But beneath the surface, it's the music that has truly sealed their connection. From the start, Zuma gravitated to my studio setups. Blake said, I'd be working on something for The Voice or an album, and he'd just sit nearby, watching, listening, asking questions. Now he's got his own ideas and sound. Shelton isn't the only one to notice. Gwen Stefani herself shared in an interview, Zuma's not loud about it, but he's deeply artistic. Watching him and Blake bond over songwriting and country melodies, it's like watching two worlds collide in the most beautiful way. A day in the life of Zuma the musician. So what does a typical day look like for this rising talent? According to sources close to the family, Zuma's day begins early, often before breakfast, with music. Whether it's strumming on his acoustic guitar, writing lyrics in a leather-bound notebook, or exploring vocal warm-ups using apps and techniques taught by both his parents, Zuma starts and ends most of his days in rhythm and harmony. He treats it like school, said a source. He studies genres, analyzes lyrics, records demos, He even keeps a folder of unfinished songs he calls his maybe hits. He's got like 40 in there. Evenings are often spent in jam sessions with Blake or casually bouncing ideas off Gwen, who is reportedly stunned by her son's ear for harmonies. He has Blake's storytelling and my attention to vocal layers, Gwen shared. It's kind of surreal watching this hybrid artist come to life in our home. Will he follow in Blake's voice steps? Naturally, fans are beginning to speculate. Could Zuma follow in Blake's footsteps on The Voice someday? It's not out of the question. Shelton himself has expressed interest in seeing his Stepson step onto that kind of stage when he's ready, but only if Zuma wants it. I've told him, "You have a fast pass if you ever want to audition," Blake joked. But he's got to want it. I'd rather see him take his time and build confidence. One thing Blake emphasizes is that there's no pressure on Zuma to pursue music professionally. It's got to come from him, Blake said. Whether he wants to be the next big artist or just a guy who loves writing songs, I'll support him. Backstage buzz and industry eyes. While Zuma has yet to release any music publicly, insiders say he's been quietly sharing demos with a few trusted industry professionals, including some of Blake's and Gwen's longtime collaborators. There's genuine interest, a family friend said. Producers are intrigued, not just because of who his parents are, but because of the material. His lyrics are surprisingly deep for someone his age. Rumors have also circulated that a song Zuma co-wrote might appear as a hidden track or bonus song on a future Blake Shelton album. A passing of the torch moment, if you will. That's still up in the air, Blake teased. But I'll say this, he's written some things that I'd be proud to record myself. Fan reactions, support, excitement, and curiosity. When news broke that Zuma studies music every day, fans responded with a mix of surprise and excitement. The idea of another musical voice emerging from the Shelton-Stefani family dynasty has captivated longtime fans of both artists. Zuma is already a star in the making, one fan posted on social media. Imagine the voice of Blake with the creativity of Gwen. That's unstoppable. Another fan commented, "We've watched him grow up through paparazzi pics and rare interviews, and now we're finally seeing his spark. Can't wait for a single." Fan pages are already being created with names like Team Zuma Music and Zuma's Harmony. On TikTok, videos speculating about what his voice might sound like, a blend of country drawl and pop soul, are trending, even without any public performances. Grounded in family. Despite the building buzz, the family remains focused on keeping Zuma grounded. Both Blake and Gwen are determined not to let their son get swept up in fame too soon. "There's no rush," Gwen said. "He's still a kid. Let him explore, let him evolve." Shelton echoed that sentiment. "We're not throwing him into the spotlight. If he wants it, he'll get there on his own terms." And that's likely what makes this story so special. That behind the headlines and hype is a boy with a guitar, a notebook full of dreams, and two parents who've already lived the highs and lows of the music world, now doing everything they can to let him find his path the right way. A future that's just beginning for now. Zuma Rosdale is still the teenager who loves riding horses, writing music by the fireplace, and quietly singing to himself in the corners of the house. But there's no denying that something is stirring, a voice waiting to be heard, an artist waiting to emerge. "He might be Blake Shelton's Stepson," a friend said, "but Zuma is very much his own man. And when the world hears him, they'll see that too." As Blake Shelton continues mentoring fresh talent on The Voice, it seems the most promising young artist he's nurturing might be the one sitting next to him at the dinner table. And if what Shelton says is true, that Zuma studies music at home every day with the heart of someone born to create, then fans better get ready, because the next big sound might not be coming from Nashville or Hollywood. It might be coming from the Oklahoma hills, from a small studio built in a teenager's bedroom, where a boy with a famous family name is quietly carving a future all his own. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.